Money basics I wish I knew as a broke college student. Robert Kiyosaki once said, "It's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep." Disclaimer: this is not financial advice. These are simply financial lessons I wish I had learned sooner. Welcome to Soft Wisdom, where we help you own your time, your growth, and your glow. 1. Emergency fund. What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is money set aside for unexpected expenses or life's hardships, things that might catch you off guard. It could be anything from losing your phone, your car breaking down, or falling ill. Um, Essentially, it's money kept aside for life's unexpected situations. Having an emergency fund can prevent you from borrowing from others or relying on your credit card. It's generally recommended to save anywhere from 3 to 6 months worth of your monthly expenses. Alternatively, buffer fund. A buffer fund is money set aside to act as a financial cushion in case something unexpected happens. We see this concept in Dave Ramsey's 7 Baby Steps, where he advises starting by saving $1,000 for emergencies. Once you've paid off your debt, you can then build the traditional 3 to 6 months emergency fund. How to build an emergency fund? Have a goal depending on your financial situation. If you are struggling financially, start with a smaller buffer amount that suits your lifestyle. If you earn a stable income, aim to save a buffer from 1,000 to 2,000 and make monthly deposits until you reach your desired goal. Where to keep your emergency fund? Open a separate savings account reserved only for emergencies. Ideally, keep it discreet. People shouldn't know about it, and you should almost forget it exists. Look for a high yield savings account with compound interest. In the world of money, the compound effect is your best friend. Compound interest means you earn returns not only on your original investment, the principal, but also on the returns you've already earned, creating exponential growth over time. 2. Sinking funds. What is a sinking fund? Unlike an emergency fund, a sinking fund is money set aside for known or expected future expenses. This includes things like your child starting school, annual expenses you might forget about, e.g., car repairs if uninsured, insurance shortfalls, holidays, gifts, vacations. How to save for sinking funds. Set a goal amount. How much will you need? And when will you need it? Example, new tires costing $2,400 are needed in December. Calculation, 2,400 divided by 9 months is equivalent to 267 per month. 3. Budgeting. What is a budget? A budget is a financial plan that estimates your income and expenses to help you manage your money. Advantages. Gives you an overview of your financial situation, helps you reach financial goals, encourages mindful spending and saving. Here are 3 beginner-friendly budgeting options. 1. Zero-based budget. What it is, every rand is assigned a specific job. Expenses, savings, debt repayment. So income minus expenses equals 0. Good for people who want strict control over every cent. Advantage, very intentional and efficient. Disadvantage, can be time consuming to plan monthly. 2, 50, 30, 20 budget. What it is, divide your income into 50% for needs like rent, food, bills, 30% for wants like entertainment, dining out, 20% for savings and debt repayment. Good for beginners who want a simple, flexible structure. Advantage, easy to follow. Disadvantage, may not suit people with high debt or unusual expenses. 3. Envelope budgeting system. What it is, cash is divided into envelopes for each spending category, e.g., groceries, gas. Good for people who overspend easily or prefer using physical cash. Advantage, Physical cash limits help curb overspending. Disadvantage. Harder to manage in a digital world where bills and payments are mostly online. 4. Debt. Good debt and bad debt. Debt simply means borrowing money that must be paid back, usually with interest. Not all debt is bad. It depends on why you borrowed the money and how it affects your finances. Good debt. Good debt is borrowing money to build wealth or improve your long-term future. Examples: student loans education can lead to better jobs and higher income. Home loans, mortgages property often increases in value and builds wealth. Business loans, borrowing to start or grow a business can lead to profits and long-term success. Good debt is an investment. It's borrowing money today to grow your finances tomorrow. Bad debt. Bad debt is borrowing money to buy things that lose value or don't help you earn more. Examples: credit card debt, especially for clothes, vacations, and gadgets. Personal loans for luxuries, borrowing for expensive weddings or cars you can't afford. Payday loans, extremely high interest loans that can trap you in a cycle of debt. If you pay your credit card on time and in full, especially for regular expenses like groceries, you can build a good credit score and earn rewards from your bank. Bad debt drains your finances and often comes with very high interest rates. Quick tips for beginners: borrow for things that grow in value like education, home, and business. Avoid borrowing for things that lose value like fashion, parties, and gadgets. Always read loan terms carefully. Even good debt can turn bad with high interest rates. 5. Exploring financial habits. When I was in secondary school, my mother joked that I had more heels than hair and she was working. I loved heels. Every opportunity I got, I had to buy a new pair. However, this wasn't practical for someone who only wore heels on Sundays. I was buying based on what I loved, not according to my lifestyle. This led to the classic female pandemic. I have nothing to wear, despite a closet full of clothes. What helped me was adopting minimalist principles, like creating a seasonal capsule wardrobe. Before even going to the store, I already had an idea of what I needed, instead of blindly buying what I loved but never wore. Minimalism. What is minimalism? Focusing on fewer, higher quality things. You spend less overall, but when you do spend, you choose what truly matters. Advantages: encourages intentional spending, reduces clutter and mental stress, saves money long term. Disadvantages: can be hard for those who love variety. This may involve higher upfront costs. Quality items can be expensive, best suited for people who value simplicity, clarity, and intentional living, those tired of consumerism and clutter. Frugality. What is frugality? Similar to minimalism, you prioritize good quality items, but with an even stronger focus on saving money wherever possible. As the saying goes, buy cheap, buy twice. You buy high quality items knowing they will last you for a while. Advantages: helps you save a lot, reduces financial stress, builds discipline. Disadvantages: can feel restrictive or tiring over time, might miss out on valuable experiences if too extreme. Best suited for people trying to save aggressively, example, for debt payoff, emergency fund, those who enjoy bargain hunting and budgeting, saving first, pay yourself first. What it is: as soon as you get paid, you automatically put a set amount into savings or investments before spending anything else. Advantages: builds savings and investments consistently, makes saving a priority, not an afterthought. Disadvantages: can feel tight if your budget is already stretched, requires discipline to stick to it, especially during emergencies. Best suited for anyone serious about long-term goals like retirement or buying a home. Beginners who struggle to save consistently. Debt avoidance. What it is: making it a rule to avoid any form of debt whenever possible, even good debt. Advantages: peace of mind, no payments to stress over, saves thousands in interest. Disadvantages: might delay important life goals like buying a home or starting a business. Not all debt is bad. Avoiding all debt might limit opportunities. Best suited for people who hate owing money, those who prefer slow and steady growth, investing early and regularly. What it is, starting to invest small amounts as early as possible and doing it consistently over time. Advantages: compound interest grows your money faster, builds real long term wealth. Disadvantages: risk of market ups and downs, requires patience and a basic understanding of investing, best suited for young people who want to retire early or build wealth, anyone willing to learn and play the long term game. Lifestyle inflation, lifestyle creep. What it is, resisting the urge to spend more as your income grows. Instead, you save or invest the extra, gradually upgrading your lifestyle by prioritizing assets and paying off bad debt first. Advantages: helps you grow wealth much faster, prevents living paycheck to paycheck, even on a higher salary. Disadvantages: requires self control. Friends or family might pressure you to upgrade your life. Best suited for professionals, freelancers, or anyone expecting to earn more over time. People focused on financial independence. We would love to hear from you. What are some money lessons you learned late in life? Let's learn from each other. Let us know in the comments. If you found value or inspiration in today's video, kindly give us a like and subscribe for more content like this.